Welcome to Fastang 444. This is a compilation of some games and some head-to-heads. Some were very epic. On a day where I started at locations I have never started at before, and I will play this game, most of it anyway, in faster speed. Game will have Final Arena 16 as the final arena. That is the final arena that is west of Horizon, Mexico. And this is actually one of my favorite head-to-heads in this game. You come over here, just over kind of near the plane that's off to the right, and you go down the drag strip heading west, and the finish will be ahead. Here's this level 8 Nissan GTR that was spinning around there a little bit, so I have the momentum even though they have the faster vehicle. And this is actually where the intro to every video took place during this head-to-head. Right around here I went off the road and hit a rock there and did that flip landing on my wheels. I'd like to win this and not try and replicate that. I'm sure that was 1 in a million. So I wound up beating that Nissan GTR, as you can tell, and I will level up here and to a level 9. And I would like to get into another head-to-head and get into a level 10 here. I was able to get into a late head-to-head with this Nissan GTR. They go off to the right, and I know the finish is going to be over around the ravine, so I immediately start heading over there. I won't go into the ravine. I will try and get between the rocks into the ravine to the finish here. Perfect, I got it. Unfortunately, by engaging in this late head-to-head, I am out of position. I might have been wise just to take my chances in the level 9 Andretti Beetle, but I'm committed to this now. So let's get out of the ravine here. Get over on the road and scramble to my exit. I definitely will be late on my exit here. Yes, that was not wise on my part, engaging in that late head-to-head. I am in 5th position, so I recognize this finish. It's kind of at the base of the mountain, so I will take this road, try and move up in positions, which I do. Now I will angle over towards this other road that parallels that road that I was on. Unfortunately, I spin out, lose all my momentum there. Back to 5th position, although everyone except the vehicle that's in the lead that most likely will win went off-road, so I should be able to pass them. Not sure what they were doing opening up the map. So I'll get 2nd position out of this. I'll start by just showing you a small portion of this game. I wound up engaging in a head-to-head that I considered epic. So this was early on in the game. 48 drivers left. I just found this Hyundai Veloster at the bat's head on the right ear, and there are 2 drops over here. And this road configuration is in the shape of a vase. That vehicle on the left just took that drop. That's a level 3 Volvo, which is a faster level 3, so I have to use caution, not engage in a head-to-head with them. They start going the direction of a head-to-head, trying to bait me. I don't take them up on their offer, but this other vehicle that comes into the picture, they wind up chasing me. That is a level 7 Mercedes AMG GT, and I go through the trees, trying to go close to trees, hoping that they would run into a tree and I could evade them. Did not work. I gained a little bit of ground when I changed directions. They're still not too far away. I don't know if they hit a tree there or what. So I did gain some space. I did get away from them. So what I am planning on is I am going back over near where I started this video at the Bat's Head, and this road leads into Guanajuato. So I am going to, it's called Lead Them Away, and I will go up here and turn around and then go back towards them with momentum and engage in a head-to-head. They see what I'm doing, so they go off to the right. I'll go off to the left. They come over close enough to where they engage in the head-to-head, and off we go. And that is a much faster vehicle. I know they are going to catch me, so my only hope is they hit something. Avoid that building. Try and get on this bridge here. They go off the bridge, so that'll slow them down a little. They should pass me through here, which they do. And I'll pause this intersection that is over on the right. Just beyond it, on that line they are on, are boulders. And they are, like I said, right in line of those. I know to go off to the left to avoid them. They run right into them, and I will beat and take their AMG GT. It will be mine. I thought this was an epic head-to-head that I'd like to share with you.
Opponent eliminated!
This game I'll show you, I found this level 8 R.J. Anderson Pro 2 truck, and then I wound up going over to the highway and pretty much just full sending it, trying to catch someone along the way. and I cross paths with a Nissan GTR up here that is spinning around, and the finish is off to the left here. This is actually over, let's see, where would this be? Northwest of Atlantis to Tula. So I need to jump over that hill. They wound up going off to the right, following the road that crosses the bridge that goes over the stream. I run into a tree, but I still have first place here. I just need to get up the hill between the trees over to the finish. By me running into that tree, they were able to catch up, and it wound up being a kind of a close finish that I won though. And I will get into a level 9 Hoonigan Group A. And I will use this in the final showdown. I will jump ahead where I am getting in position for the final showdown. And this will be Arena 10. So there's a small group of trees over here I like to leave next to, facing north towards that road that's ahead. I will pause this here. Final showdown in 21 seconds. This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 10. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave it 21 seconds. Nissan GTR comes flying over trying to bump me into the tree. That's actually a wise strategic move there. They were unsuccessful. I will go through the corner of the greenhouse. I exited 2 seconds, and you can see there's a Mercedes AMG 1 that is off on the left there. I don't know how I am in the lead. I must have had more momentum than they did. Try to go close to this intersection or through the corner of the greenhouse. Is a clear route now over on the highway, and finishes off road. So I will go through the Cloverleaf intersection and then angle over towards the finish. G1 is coming on quick. I'm going to have a difficult time maintaining the lead, and I lose it right through there. It looks like this is going to be another second place for me, which it will be. So I did well, even being that close. I am the king of second place. This game, I just will show you 2 head-to-heads where I beat higher level vehicles, and I consider these 2 epic wins. This is a AMG GT that is following me here. So I will evade them for a while, but then they catch me. So off we go. I was actually hoping that one of these drops would be a high level drop and I could get it and use it to be competitive against them, but neither of them are of interest, so I turn away from the direction of a head-to-head, lead them over here, and then turn around. And off we go. The head-to-head is leading over towards New Leg. So they wound up taking the road there. I wound up just trying to take more of a straight line. we have to go through the lava field. I'm hoping they hit some lava and I can get through here cleanly. And you see that dirt road that's ahead on the right? That's the line they are going on where there is a ridge. And I know to go far to the left and go over the ridge and not take the risky path of trying to jump over that ridge and getting hung up on the rocks possibly. And that's exactly what happens to them. Look, they're stuck up there on the rocks. I go around that over to the finish and jump across the finish and we'll take the AMG GT. And this is the same day that I was trying to start at all new locations, never before started at. So that AMG GT I took earlier that I showed you, this is on the same day. So I am going away from the progression of the game, heading over here. I can hear a Lamborghini. I'm not sure what type of Lamborghini that's behind me, that's chasing me. So I will do the lead away, kind of like what I did with the AMG GT that I just took, and turn around on them. They're right behind me. And it winds up being a Lamborghini Murcielago. So off we go. By engaging in a head-to-head, I was able to go through them. They tried ramming me to stop me unsuccessfully. So off to Muleg we go. I know to go around that ridge. And then I kind of make a mistake up here. I should go between the hills here over to the left. My momentum is carrying me over this hill. I should have slowed down there and gone to the left there. Instead, I go over this. I lose all of my momentum pretty much and have to go over two of the hills where you can see over on the left there was a gap between Muleg Hills. There is a gap right between the buildings and the line of where this finish point is, so I go right through here and we'll take the Lamborghini Murcielago. I did not go on to win this game, but I thought these were two epic head-to-heads that I beat higher level vehicles in one game back to back. Here's another location I've never started at. This is a tunnel that's in the northwest portion of Guanajuato, just south of the Castle House. And I had a video I posted quite some time ago where I wound up inside of the buildings in Guanajuato, and one of my subscribers mentioned this was another location. So I figured I'd give it a try, and I'll show you what happens. Here's where I'm at in this tunnel. You can see that switchback north of here is the Castle House, player's house. And look where I am at. I'm inside of the building. There's doors right behind me in this inaccessible area above that tunnel. Is this crazy? So, all right, let's drive around a little bit here. Let's see if I can drive around in this area. Pull forward. Drive around in this house a little bit. You can see right where I'm at. And then I get kind of stuck here, so I have to reset my position. And it puts me back to kind of where I started. So I'll back out of that, drive around a little bit. You can see I'm right above that tunnel on the map there. You can see where I'm at. And I actually had enough time where I could have driven around this area a little more, because I'm not too far outside of the arena. So can't drive through the walls, but you can drive through the buildings. Okay, so now I'm outside of it. I thought that was fun, and I thought I'd show you that. That's the first time I've tried that. This will be the last of this compilation. I will show you this head-to-head and then the final showdown. You can see I am in a level 6 aerial nomad. Here is a level 8 RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. And this is downstream from Cascade Falls over near Atlantis de Tula. That's Atlantis de Tula on the right. I miscalculated where I should have gone. I should have taken that road off to the right. So I go through Atlantis de Tula and then cut over towards the road. Fortunately, they are still off-road. I thought they would have gotten on that road and would have been in the lead, but they stayed off-road in the trees there. And I think they hit a tree. I'm not sure. But if I get a clean run through here, I will be able to beat them and take the RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck, which I'm actually a fan of this vehicle, the RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck, because the first Eliminator game I ever won was in the RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. So I'm fond of it. I know it doesn't have the highest top speed, and there was a bit of fortune that I didn't know how to play the Eliminator when I first started. I just went a random direction and most likely influenced the finish in the RJ Anderson, which I think actually every finish is influenced. Whatever direction you head, that's what direction the finish is in. So I will take the RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. And I will jump ahead where I am getting in position for the final showdown in the RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. You can see this is going to be final showdown in the southeast. This is the point that I like to leave from, right here at this bend in the road.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
You can see on the map this point that I like to lead from, and this is roughly the direction that the finish point would be at for Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will add a few seconds to that and leave it 22 seconds, being in a less than level 10 speed vehicle. See, I have my hands full. I am up against a level 10 Brockie and a level 8 Lamborghini Murcielago. I timed my exit very well, actually, at 2.5 seconds. They are roughly a half second ahead of me. And the finish point appears. It is due west. And here's where I actually make an error. I normally would go through the left center of that traffic circle. I decided to go over to the right, and then I realized I'm right in line of the pyramid strip on that line, so I angle back over to the left to go and take the road that goes around the south side of the pyramid strip, Teotihuacan. I'm in 4th place, but watch this through here. I go from 4th 3rd to first, just like that, by taking this route. So this is going to be a close finish. The Brockie wound up going, I think, all around it or through one of the gaps through the pyramid strip. I'm not sure. Possibly took the highway. And they come flying in right at the end, just narrowly beating me. I am the king of second place. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe, please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers.